Shemai, Monday morning, some point towards the end of January. It's quite grey and miserable, but it's not raining, so I am not complaining at all. I've done loads of admin this morning, emails and stuff like that. I've sorted myself a new flag for when I go camping for Ukulele Wales. It's quite nice doing what I'm doing now. I had plans for today. In other words, I was going to be finishing editing something, doing some filming, Cool and Ukes tonight. Friend messaged me this morning, am I in? Yes, so she's coming up this afternoon. So rather than doing filming today, I think I will do a little bit of maybe editing and getting some lesson resources done. But whilst doing my little jobs this morning, dropping things off, picking things up, I've discovered new range of fugglers in Tesco's. They've got the gold fugglers there at the moment. So yes, I'm going to go home, obviously have a cup of tea, crack on with a bit of editing and things till Ali arrives, and then I've got cool hand ukes later. Oh, and I've got a couple of deliveries arriving, which I am very excited about too.
15 minutes later.
Delivery number 1. Let's show you what is in here. Ooh, it's all wrapped up. Need scissors. Okay, bit of a drum roll and add that on. My Ukies Award has arrived for Ukulele Personality of the Year, as given out by Aniki in the ukulele. Now I know in here it's awful light, you can barely see through it. But yes, that has arrived so far and I am very, very happy. So again, if you nominated me or voted for me, hang on. So is that better? If you nominated or voted for me, thank you ever so much. And thank you, Aniki and the ukulele, for running awesome awards. Right, I better go and find somewhere to put this. Apologies if you hear Richard in the background. He's working from home today. Right, the mantelpiece. Last year's Ukie, this year's Ukie. I'll have to position it a little bit better, I think. But yeah, how cool is that? Thank you, guys. Yeah, the mantelpiece is looking good. Oh, I've got somewhere I can put this Shemai, which is going to look really cool. I was thinking of what I could put up here, and we've got the little red dragon that side. I reckon the Shemai will go quite nicely by there. Yes, I'm happy with that now. I like balanced things. I've got red each side. Lush.
A little later.
So parcel number 2 has just arrived. Don't you love Amazon? Left it on the doorstep. Didn't even ring the doorbell. Right, let's see what's in the box. This is what is in the box. It's a trail camera. So you've probably gathered by now, I quite like feeding the birds. I love having wildlife in the garden. We used to live by the woods many years ago, and one of these would have just been awesome. They just didn't, well, if they existed, they were unaffordable at the time. Yeah, the idea being with this is maybe it might be okay for doing bird shots and things like that, but I want to see what we've got crawling around the garden at night. I know we've got hedgehogs, because quite often when we've let the dogs out late at night, there's been something around and we've discovered it's a hedgehog. We even found baby hedgehogs years ago. We've got hedges. Of course we've got hedgehogs. Right, so, sorry, I'm just getting it out of its bag. I have no idea how good or bad this one is. I've read reviews and stuff like that, but I thought, let's try it. So there we are. A little trail camera to put out the garden and see what we can capture.
A few hours later.
So I've had a lovely afternoon. Ali from the sewing shop popped in to see me, and it was just nice catching up. She's now off down to Tesco to buy fugglers because she's never seen them before and absolutely fell in love with them. So yeah, I'm just going to get ready now to go out to Cool and Ukes. I didn't get all the editing done on Webb's World, but I'm not too stressing over it because at the end of the day I got to spend a lovely few hours with my mate. Ooh, we playing another one of our songs now, are we? Oh, yeah. will be asking us to be there, back in for him next gig. Sorry, we're talking about fugglers because Emma's daughter will collect them as well. And so we're not allowed to talk about fugglers because she'll want more. Right, we're doing flowers next. One of your favourites? I gotta say tonight there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of us all together. I'll do a quick whiz round now. We are sounding good. For quite a small group of people, we are belting it out. So honestly, right, this is the only amount of people. There's 8 of us in here. We got Steve, we got Dave, we got Baz, we've got Steve, we got Sue, we've got Hey Jude, we got somebody over there, Emma, of course, and we got me. So there's 8 of us, and we are sounding for 8 of us, I think, quite good. I'm not going to lie. Right, I wasn't going to go back to this shot. Emma wanted to know, have I got all of her chins in? Well, no, because we can't fit 27 of them in this screen.
This is my next single.
I know. I'm really sorry. I can't show you what happened when we did flowers because Emma threw a complete strop in the middle of it and has just stormed. No, I'm joking. I forgot to film.
1 hour later.
So I just got in from Cool and Ukes. I'm out the kitchen because I'm going to put the kettle on. Really good rehearsal tonight because it's only the second one of the year. And I got to say, with 8 of us there, it was sounding really good. And we are missing quite a few people still. So yeah, it is cold. So I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. I've got a bit of editing to do. I'm not teaching tomorrow, but I want to sort out some lesson resources, bits and pieces, and we'll see what happens from there. It's quite early Tuesday morning. I've already been busy. Web's World 20, that's exporting, so that's done at the minute. My next job though is bass lessons. I need to make some more resources, and I really need to get to grips with Band in the Box, the software that makes the backing tracks. So that's what I'm going to get on with, but obviously cup of tea first.
A few hours later.
I've spent, an hour or so starting to write out some lesson resources. I'll explain tomorrow why I'm rushing to do some lesson resources, okay? But I'm at the point where I've got a little backing track done and I actually want to play along with it with my bass. Now, because the software is on the computer in this room at the moment, I thought, right, it's easier just to bring it. No, go away, Idris. You'll be in it in a minute, yes. I thought it was easier just to bring a bass in here. Then thought, all right, I've got to bring an amp in. Then thought, I'm not sure if I've got... Anyway, have a look at this. Basically, I've got my little bass, I've got my little amp, so there's no issue bringing that in. And then I thought, power. And I've actually brought in... I've actually found a plug that I could use. But I've brought in one of my little portable power stations, one of my VITOMANs. This is the smaller of the two. So the moment of truth, do we get any sound? So we're at 99% capacity, 16 hours of use, and it's showing it's using 15 watts at the moment. And my watch is telling me it is 25 past 1 at the moment.
One hour later.
So what were we on? Was it 99% capacity or 100% capacity? It's at 92% capacity now, still 16 hours remaining and 15 watts it's showing. But of course, you can see when the bass is playing, it goes up to a massive 18 watts. Okay. And the last little update before I pack it all away, I've done about another half an hour's playing and we're down to 88 capacity, 15 hours. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the way this has handled a little bass amp. I keep saying little, it's a 100-watt bass amp. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I didn't get back to you yesterday, I'm afraid, because I was working on those backing tracks for lesson resources.
Ended up filming a video for Ukulele Wales and then straight into editing that all last night. So yeah, primary schools today. 2 new ones for me, Blaengrach and Carmarthen. 2 ends of the same county of Neath and Talbot, so it's going to be a bit of a mad dash to get down to the second school this afternoon. So 5 minutes later, I've managed to pick up some sandwiches for lunch and parked outside the school. So yeah, I'm happy at the minute. I better go and find out how to get in now though. One group done, but I had them for an hour and a half and they were brilliant. I've got to say, they were year 6s and they all got involved and they all loved it, to the point where if you play uke, we did C, F and G7. They were playing 3 Little Birds by the end. So yeah, absolutely love that. So the kids are out on playtime at the minute. I'm just going to quick whiz around, make sure all the ukes are in tune, ready for the next group.
A few hours later.
Right, sorry, the sun is really bright. I am at the second school, found it fine. Parking has been a mare. Like, I've actually got the ukuleles out to the side of the van because I know once I've parked, I can't get out now. So yeah, I'm going to have a quick spot of lunch and then head into the new school.
Many hours later.
So I think you possibly saw me, I'm not even sure, last time at about lunchtime. And then my camera died, simple as that. I had to run out of battery, mainly because I'd done so much driving today. It was quite a lot of driving, one end of the county to the other. So yeah, dashed home, got Webb's World, the latest episode, up. And then my great nephew, the one I got a bass for Christmas, came up for his first lesson. Good. I think I enjoyed it as much as he did, but he loved it. I've just had a message off his mum now saying he's over the moon. So yeah, it's been a good all-round teaching day today. I'm doing a little bit of editing tonight on the new Ukulele Wales video, and I'm going to be watching The Curse of Oak Island. Catch you in the morning. So Thursday morning, my first student was down in sunny Australia. She's been to the beach for the last few weeks. Yeah, we're currently having a storm here at the minute. Storm Awin, I think, Awin. It's not, it's a little bit windy and a little bit rainy. Right, I need to get a cup of tea before my next student turns up. So yeah, it is raining a little bit. There isn't much wind, to be honest. Hopefully it'll clean the cars a little bit. And as if by magic, all the animals have appeared. What's the matter, Stan? What's the matter? Felix! Good boy.
2 hours later.
Editing finished, so I'm just exporting the latest Ukulele Wales video, so I'm running some errands while that's doing, and then I can get back and make it go public. Yeah, we had about half an hour of heavy rain, little bit of wind, not even enough to move around garden furniture or anything like that, and now it's turned into quite a nice day. Chemist, lunch boxes, batteries, cheap batteries, those are. Oh, hello, Wolfie. Expensive batteries for a new trail camera for wildlife, innit? Oh dear! New fuggler. Yeah, I couldn't resist the fuggler. He was in Tesco, and it is one of the ones, not that we haven't got, there's loads we haven't got, but one of the ones in the gold series we thought, oh, he's a cutie.
Many hours later.
So yeah, I've come up for a little play before the end of the day, and tomorrow I am planning to come in here first thing in the morning to mess about. Not quite sure yet exactly what messing about, we'll have to wait and see.
So it's Friday morning, admin done. I'm just popping down to Asda for essentials like milk and tea bags. Then when I get home, I am going to spend the rest of the day, hopefully, in the music room upstairs, but Asda first.
A very short time later.
So some maintenance time, mainly string changes. I've got a few to do, but also the first one I'm going to look at is a Kala bass that I'm now going to be using for teaching, taking around schools and things if I need to. And I want to put flat wounds on that, but set it up properly so the intonation and the action are good. And I'll probably film a little bit of that for Ukulele Wales, but I am going to be doing time lapses of everything I do. Right, let's get on with this. So, it's been a long but enjoyable afternoon. I'm almost there. This is a slightly bigger bass than the mini basses we normally see that I have, but it's not as big as a short scale bass. It's called an Ibanez Micro, apart from the fact it's purple. I bought a couple of these for school, a year or so ago, well, over a year or so ago now. And I thought they were cracking instruments, because they're not that badly priced, they're under £200. They're slightly smaller than short scale bass, so perfect for young teenagers to be learning on. I concentrate on what I'm doing now. And yeah, I was that impressed by them that I decided to try and get myself a purple one, so that if I did ever need to go and do something where they were very against mini basses, it does happen, I could rock up with this and you can't really argue with it. But of course, as soon as I decided to do that, you couldn't get them at all. So I had to wait patiently, and I did, and they came back into stock, and I've got one now. Had a panic at one point this afternoon because the battery on this went, and I was going to sort of charge it for a bit, and I thought, hang on, it's just if I plug it into a battery pack so it's still working, and this has saved me so much time. So last string of the day. This will make it 3 basses sorted, 2 Kalas and this one. My ukulele, it's a pin bridge on there. And I discovered the other day it had come flying off at some point in the night and I hadn't noticed. So I quickly put it back on, but I thought I won't fuss. So yeah, I was just trying to re-string it, and the knot, long story short, I couldn't do it. Ended up thinking I might do it if I cut the string, wasn't enough string, so I need to get a new string for that. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, this is the last string of the last instrument for today. All I'm doing on most of them is putting flat wound on. There's nothing wrong with the strings that are on here other than the fact they're round wound, and I prefer flat wound. This particular bass, I've already modded it a little bit. It comes with, originally, chrome hardware, chrome bridge, chrome pots, and chrome, what are they called? Strap buttons. And I've changed all those out already. So yeah, by putting flat wounds on here as well, it's a nice light bass. And yeah, I love playing the small ones, but it'd be good just to keep my hand in on a bigger one every so often. If anybody has a micro, right, these are the strings, the flat wounds that fit it. It's the La Bella, okay, and they are the, I'm going to get this right for you now, 760 FMP. They are made for the Squire Mini Precision Bass, which is also a 28.5-inch scale. And I did my research and things and thought, measured up, these are going to fit, and I was right. Cool. Right, I need a cup of tea. Not a bad afternoon at all. I've been wanting to do this job for ages and ages and ages, and I've done the odd little bit, but never got all the strings done. So yeah, cup of tea time now. I was about to show you what a lovely day it is today, because it's been beautiful and sunny all morning, but no. Now it's raining. In fact, I'm going to take a step back inside. And I was wondering where Richard was, and he seems to be doing something up there with Vanny at the minute. So yeah, what was a beautiful Saturday morning, in fact it was frosty first thing this morning, has turned into quite a miserable rainy day at the minute. Richard's in the middle of doing the kitchen. I've just finished doing the hoovering and things upstairs. He's now up in the van having a little look, because there's a few little jobs we want to do, and I want to have a little look at this new camera today, the one for the wildlife in the garden. Doing a cup of coffee, sweetie?
Yeah. Really hard to get this microwave out.
Okay, we'll have a little look. Right, let's see how Richard's getting on in here, shall we? Oh, he's doing pretty well. Alexa, stop.
Oh,
Sorry, I was back in 1997 then.
I was doing dishes.
I know, I can tell. It's looking good, sweetie. You almost done?
Yes, a few more dishes to do, but almost done.
You ready for a brew?
Definitely ready for a brew.
Right, I'll get on to it now. So we had to give up on the plan of doing anything outside of Vanny. It suddenly has been pouring down with rain. So today we've had frost, we've had sun, we've had really bad rain, and now we've got snow forecast later, but I don't believe a word of that. What I have also managed to do though, is have a little look at this trail cam that we've got, ideally for putting outside to have a look at wildlife, especially at night. So that is it set up there at the minute. Goodness knows if it's working or not. So we have almost finished all the chores now. I've got a little bit of hoovering, and as you can see, Rich has got a little bit with the kitchen. I think he is planning though on lighting the fire a bit later, because yeah, if snow is forecast, surely that means it's going to be cold. I'm going to look into this trail cam a bit more and crack on, because I got stacks of editing to do.
Much, much later.
We don't even know whether Teeth is a man or a woman. They're doing brilliant accents, but oh, it's all over the shop, so we haven't got a clue who Teeth is.
Take it off, take it off, take it off.
We haven't got a clue, have we?
I can see now.
I know, right. Yeah, it's a typical Saturday night Masked Singer, although this is the last normal weekend for a while, because the Six Nations rugby starts Friday night, I think, for us. I think we're playing France. Anyway, so yeah, you haven't seen much of us. The plan had been was to go out and do some stuff with Vanny. Didn't happen. I ended up messing around a little bit on the computer, and then had a go with this, what do you call it? Trail camera. The one we've got for doing sort of outdoor wildlife and everything. But we've had to test it indoors. And yeah, it's taken a bit of getting used to, getting the settings and stuff. So the cats and dogs have mainly been our, can't call them victims, I suppose. So for those of you who've been nagging me for more stuff with Felix, and even suggested Felix had his own channel, this is what it could end up looking like. But no, he is not having his own channel. And in fact, Jules, this is at you. I'm in the middle of doing your messages at the minute. So there we are. Right. Enjoy a little bit of the cats. I'll see you on Sunday. It's Sunday, I'm on my way over to Neath for a Ukumaniacs rehearsal, and we're in the middle of another storm. It is quite windy, we've had a little bit of rain,
This is a different storm to the one 2 days ago. So yeah, looking forward to Ukumaniacs. It was horrible packing the van up because just at that point it was pouring with rain. Typical. And I hope you enjoyed the little Felix TV episode last night. That was genuinely all our new trail camera. I didn't have a clue what we were doing, and I genuinely didn't know. I just plonked it down in the bedroom because the cats were asleep on the bed. So yeah, a little bit of Felix fun with Chitta and Wolfie, of course. Right, I'm on the lookout for fallen trees because either way I get over to Neath, there are roads with trees on it, and I know there's a tree down on the other road at the minute, so. For tonight's performance, who are you coming as?
Tonight, Rachel, I'm going to be Cher.
Proper Cher! Oh, come on then, we better go and shoot, and we. So just to show that we can be sensible and do sensible things in Ukumaniacs, Judy's going over some of our new stuff with Sarah. So we're introducing you proper now, see? And saying that we can be sensible, and then Emma laughed.
Nice big star with that, sir. Right? So we did.
What you don't realise is Sarah just made almost the same face as you then. Yeah.
Like that, yeah. Official ceremony.
Yeah, because...
We are presenting you with your very own t-shirt. Oh.
Hooray!
Thank you, guys.
If you don't like the colour, it's too big
no,
or whatever.
I love the colour.
You're going to end up with several, I guarantee it.
And there's
Do you get our trade colour as well?
Lovely.
There we go.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome, Sarah.
Oh.
Thank you.
So another very productive Ukumaniacs rehearsal this afternoon. Sarah, our new percussionist, drummer, seems to be fitting in quite well and thoroughly enjoying it. She's had her official t-shirt now. Vicky couldn't make it, her son was playing rugby today. So yeah, I am just heading home. It's starting to get a little bit dark actually. So I'm going to end this week's vlog right here. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you've got any comments, please feel free, leave them below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.